Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, the new home of power mining analysis. In today's episode, we wanted to give you guys a quick update in terms of what to look out for this week from power mining analysis. Yes, we still have the Ben interview coming out today around 5 p.m. Mountain Time. We've also got a number of other things on the agenda in the next 2 weeks, so we wanted to do a quick refresher here, you guys, give an update on the price action we're seeing in the price of Bitcoin and the mining companies this morning, specifically IREN. And then this afternoon, we'll get into the interview, followed by IREN on Wednesday. Before we get into it though, please take a second, smash the like button, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comments if you have any more specific questions for Ben or Dan this week. And with that being said, let's get into today's update. Okay, guys, so that's right. Anthony Power and I are back. However, this is not the Ben interview, you guys. That's still on deck here for this afternoon. We wanted to jump on, though, Anthony, and just quickly give an update. We've got a lot of activity in terms of interviews, travel coming up in the next couple of weeks, and we wanted to give everyone just a lay of the land in terms of what to expect. So, Anthony, how are you doing here today? How's the weekend?
Yeah, had a good weekend. And yeah, today's going well so far. Start of the new month. So let's see how June progresses.
Yeah, it definitely is. We've already got one of the minor updates out, of course. Bitfarms always out first out of the pack. Luckily, we have Ben on this afternoon, so we're going to cover that in the interview. We're also going to obviously talk about the CEO hunt, the M&A activity, whatever he's able to share in terms of the Riot discussion. And then, of course, growth updates in terms of their exahash expansion plans. We're almost halfway through the year. Anthony and I just put out a video talking about the pace to these goals. So a lot of excitement, a lot of activity at Bitfarms. And then, Anthony, on top of that, we've also got IREN coming up this week on Tuesday. We're going to be dropping it Wednesday. I'll let you speak about that one. IREN already up in excess of 10% this morning in trading. I'll pass you the mic for an update on IREN, Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, it had a great start to the trading day today. It was up about 13, 14, 15% at one point. It's dropped back a little bit now. It's just under 5% up for the day. But IREN's had a great year so far. It's already over 10 exahash, so it's increased significantly from the start of the year. And not only has it got had original target of 20 by the end of the year, they've increased that to 30. So, a lot of people very much interested in this stock now. We've got Dan coming on, so we'll make sure that we get some of your questions across to him. We've got a few questions as well lined up, so it's going to be really good podcast. Looking forward to that one.
As am I. We've been trying to tie Dan down for some time here, so that'll be great. And then on top of that, Anthony, we've got a third special event this week. We're going to be moving the live stream to Thursday, you guys. So we'll be doing Thursday morning, 10 a.m. instead of Wednesday, because we've got the IREN video on Wednesday. But Sebastian's actually going to pop onto the live cast as well and give us his firsthand take or feedback, I guess, on these two interviews, Bitfarms and IREN this week. So that's going to be really exciting as well. Hey, Anthony?
That's going to be a good show. I mean, I think we had Sebastian on one of our first live shows that we did, and really popular show. We like Sebastian in the space. He does a lot of good stuff in the mining space. So get him on the show there. Get your questions in. Come and join us if you can. And yeah, it'll be a great show. We'll do probably a bit of pre-show before Sebastian, and maybe some additional questions after, because he's taking time out of his schedule to come on for about 45 minutes. So, but looking forward to that one.
For sure. And we'll make sure to do a news update prior to having Sebastian on there. We'll answer questions about any of the companies in that one, but just wanted to get his feedback on the interviews. Now, next week, Anthony, we've got an exciting week of travel. So why don't you share to the viewers what's going on next week?
So next week, we're traveling to Dallas. We're going to spend a few days in Dallas there, and we're going to visit the Corsicana site, which is the home of for Riot Platforms, the largest Bitcoin mining site in the world. Once it's completed, it's a 1 gigawatt site. But we're also, having going to Dallas, we're going to also look at the flagship site for Core Scientific, Denton. And so two great sites, two miners, I would say, where there's a lot of interest in both of these companies at the moment. See a lot of social media posts about both companies in terms of different reasons, really. I mean, we've had Core Scientific come out of Chapter 11 in January, spent a year in Chapter 11, but since they've come out of January, they've come out with a real vigor to get back to where they used to be. I mean, you know, we're talking about a mining company that's mined the most Bitcoin for the last 3 years, and also in Q1. So they've got a track record, and they were still producing consistent targets every month during that Chapter 11 process. We didn't stop them carrying on effectively as an operation, but it just gave them chance to relook at some of their positions with the creditors, negotiate some of those deals going forward. And we've had Adam on the post twice, two popular podcasts. That was one of my favorite podcasts when Adam came on, actually. And especially how he, was able to articulate all about the warrants, because we know a lot of people out there that still, even today, I saw posts today, not quite understanding the warrants. So I've put links in to help them look at that podcast, look at the presentation pack that they brought out. It's a really, a good way of looking at the debt and how they can get rid of the debt as the share price increases, these warrants. And, once the share price, I think, gets to $6.91, then the debt's effectively wiped away. So, Core Scientific today, is up again a couple of percent today. So, heading towards $5 a share. And it's not that far away. I mean, they've got like 3 years to get there, so it's not like they were expecting to do it the first year. But the chances are, with the stocks at the moment, the fact that we're going into this bull cycle, if they can get through that share price, get those warrants, contributing towards the debt, and also giving them a nice cash runway, then we'll see, more and more updates from Core Scientific in terms of what they can do with that cash then to grow quicker, as some of their peer miners are doing already. But two great facilities to go and see. Really looking forward to going to Corsicon as well, because that's a fully immersion cooling site there. So they've got a couple of the buildings at the Rockdale facilities that have got the immersion cooling, but this is going to be 100% immersion cooling at Corsicon at 1 gigawatts. So, they've already got the largest Bitcoin mining site in the world. Now they're building the one that improves on that. And we've articulated about, what's it going to be like going forward. Not many of these mining companies are going to be able to touch anywhere near these size of sites. So it's going to be great to have, at least for our first time, especially for me, for my first time. Is it your first time, Bryce?
It is, yeah.
So first time going to a site, and we're going to see two of the bigger sites, in Texas. So
talk really about setting the bar high, Anthony.
Yeah, you only go down from there.
So, it's gonna be a great
week.
Yeah, and what we're going to try and do, you guys, is actually get some footage. We've got videographers on site with us. We're going to try and get some footage of the facility. We're going to be doing videos down there, try and get some integrated discussion with the management team, maybe some interview content, and get that out while we're on location for you guys. Then in addition to that, we've hired a few new members of the team. We're actually higher headcount now than Gryphon, so I don't know if that's good or bad based on the size of our business, Anthony, but we've hired some new staff, you guys. We've got bigger social media presence, so we're going to be continuing the shorts. We've launched on Instagram now. We've got a corporate account on X as well. So make sure you're following all those, staying up to date. We've launched a newsletter, a semi-weekly newsletter through our website as well. So it's free to sign up. All the content's free. You put your email in. We'll send you all of the big bulletins, articles, news from the week, and any media that we've put together. And on top of that, Anthony, we've launched our new website in HTML, the 2.0 version. We're working on a number of enhancements right now, including breaking out some of the revenue streams, mapping out the geographic diversification of these companies. So we're continuing to enhance that. But anything else you guys want to see, just let us know. We are really here to help serve this community and provide education and information. So we wanted to get on here quick, give you guys an update on the interviews. the travel, some of the new components of power mining analysis. Thank you so much for the support. And Anthony, we look forward to seeing everyone tonight for the Ben interview.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, guys, we'll talk to you then. As always, leave comments below if you have anything for the interviews coming up. Thanks for the support. Subscribe and smash that like button. We'll see you soon.